Yo, how's it going, folks? It's me again, your boy Tabo, and welcome to another episode. So, in this vlog, I will be taking you through my 3D scene, show you how I loaded it using GLTF loader, and then I will also use a first-person controller to take you through the scene. That's what I'll be using to navigate, and that is with the help of the pointer lock control that you find in Three.js. And then, as I go through the scene, you will see some of the challenges that I face. That is some of the geometry. Well, not some of the geometry, but I just walk through the walls or the geometry, which is not realistic because the environment is supposed to represent the physical world where there's collisions. So you cannot just walk through objects. So that's where Ammojs comes in, because with it, then I can implement the physics and make objects collide and some of them interactable as I choose. So yeah, that's the next phase. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's check it out. As you can see, this is what my 3D scene looks like. So now we're just navigating the scene using the pointer lock control system that serves as a first person controller. And I am walking through the objects, which is where Ammojs will come in handy because this is not supposed to happen in a world with real physics. So we will simulate some of these, like gravity, and we will also be able to make some of the objects interactive. And I will also share a code, or maybe just show you the code snippet that I use to load the scene, how the GLTF loader works. Let's jump right into that. Okay, there it goes. So that's the code that loads the scene. So that's how you implement GLTF. It's quite simple once you get the hang of it. And next up is the code sample from Threejs side. And this just shows you how the pointer lock control is implemented. Now, next up is Ammojs. Now, if you check out Ammojs, you can just Google it, and then you will find a link that will lead you to the GitHub project. And on there, you can see just the basics of what Ammojs is about and get some good examples of how to use it, how to implement it in your project. And more than that, you can actually go to the pipebullet.org site. There you can actually get a link to the API documentation for the entire bullet physics engine library. It's quite a big library, I would say. There's so much to learn, so if you really want to go deep and find out and even understand better how Ammojs works, I would recommend that you check out the API. But for a beginner, yes, you can start there and then take it further when you're more comfortable with the basics of Ammojs. Yeah, that's what I did. So with the help of some useful tutorials, shout out to Blue Magnificent on Medium. These tutorials helped me a lot to get started, and then from then on I just started exploring on my own. Okay, so next up is implementation. So I'm just running you through the code so that you can get an idea of what it takes and how much code it really takes just for a simple setup. So this is my first lesson. This is what I had to learn in the beginning just to get the gist of things. And so the visuals that you will see afterwards, that comes directly from the code that I just showed you. That's how much it takes just to create a simple scene like this. And that's the thing with the physics library. So I think generally 3D libraries, when you compare that to if you're used to using software, it's a lot more involved because you have to do a lot of coding just to set up something really simple. Whereas if you have software for that or you're using a game engine, all of that is, you can just create a collider with the click of a button. So that's the difference, in the, you can say, the development pipeline. Okay, so that's it for this vlog, and I will be continuing with the next phases of my development process. So till the next one, love and peace, my brothers and sisters. I'm out.